Alright, so let's talk about the Peacemaker Season 2 ending, because that final scene where Peacemaker gets taken away and thrown into what they call a metahuman prison, that wasn't just some random cliffhanger. That was a setup, and a massive one. They called this place Salvation Run, which instantly caught my attention because it's a deep cut reference to the comics. But I don't think this is the same Salvation Run we know from the comics. Not at all. I think James Gunn is using that name as a cover-up, a misdirection you might say, because the truth about where Peacemaker actually ends up is something way bigger, something godlike. See, in the comics, Salvation Run was a planet used as a prison world for villains. People like Lex Luthor, the Joker, and others got dumped there after being captured. It's brutal, it's chaotic, it's survival at the fittest. But hey, we all know James Gunn. He likes to take two separate things and merge them into one in this DC universe. So it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest that this Salvation Run isn't actually Salvation Run. And I think this is New Genesis, the home planet of the New Gods. And I have some great evidence that supports my theory on that. So let's get into that. One thing that supports this theory is his helmet, the Peacemaker helmets. We know that they're not from Earth. They spawn in the quantum unfolding chamber. And just take a look at them, and then take a look at one of the main new gods, the son of Darkseid, Orion. These helmet looks pretty much identical. So yeah, I think this is just the helmets of Orion, the new god, that they make this quantum unfolding chamber with the mother boxes a portal between dimensions, and this is where he stores his helmets, and just Augie is taking them and making and improving them for Chris. So a little more on Orion, for anyone who doesn't know, I already said that, but he's the son of Darkseid, but he was raised on New Genesis, a world of gods, light, and insanely advanced technology. Their tech doesn't even operate on normal scientific principles. It's closer to magic than science, what they call the source. So if the helmets and the quantum chamber are connected to that world, the Peacemaker being teleported into the Salvation Run could actually mean he's been sent straight to New Genesis itself, a place where gods live. And that's where this starts to tie into the bigger picture. Because remember, this entire first chapter of the DCU is called The Gods and Monsters. We already seen the monsters part, Peacemaker, Creature Commando, Swamp Thing, which is coming, and all the dark and weird corners of this universe. But the gods part, that's what's coming next. And if you've been paying attention, there's already a Mr. Miracle project in development. Another character directly tied to the New Genesis and the New God. And that is no coincidence. James Gunn is slowly bringing the street-level dark comedic world of Peacemaker with the cosmic divine scale of the New Genesis. That's how you expand a universe, by pulling your grounded characters into the realm of literal gods. Now, here's where it all connects together, and this is where my theory goes full circle. If this Salvation Run is secretly New Genesis like I believe, then that means the new gods are about to become a major focus of the DCU. And if the new gods are coming, then Darkseid can't be far behind. We all know Darkseid. He's basically the god of all monsters. He's the perfect bridge between both halves of this chapter title, gods and monsters. It's poetic, really. Gunn could use Peacemaker, the most human, flawed, ridiculous, and broken hero, as the audience way into the literal war between gods. So yeah, I don't think Peacemaker got thrown into a prison at all. I think he got taken to New Genesis on accident, a place that is going to completely change everything we know about the DCU. And I think they will expand on that in Superman Man of Tomorrow, because he said this movie would go straight into that. This isn't the end for Peacemaker. It's the beginning of something much bigger. The beginning of the gods part of the gods and monsters. Anyway, that's my theory. Peacemaker ending isn't setting up a prison story, it's setting up the new gods. Let me know what you guys think. Could James Gunn really be using Peacemaker to open the door to the New Genesis and Darkseid himself? Drop your theories in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.